Let's maybe also spend a few minutes on battery storage. So hottest topic anyway.
Yeah, it's a hot
So I
topic.
think LONGi took its time to choose the right technology and the right partner, and then you jump now strong into storage, battery storage. Tell us a little bit about your thinking and how you are developing the technology and the products.
Okay. First of all, we think it's the right time have to get into the battery area, storage area. The reason is after you install so many PV, and then you need a storage system to balance the grid because the grid cannot absorb so many PV. Okay, so don't you think our customer really needs that with the one system, with the PV and with the storage. So rather than customer choosing PV from LONGi and then choosing storage from some other players, LONGi can provide a full solution called one system, one platform, one responsibility to our customers. So that's why this is a decision we made why LONGi should be into the storage area. And then how to get into that, right? And then LONGi made the choice is to buy that capability. So, and we found the right partner and then to invest on that company, which has a great talent with lots of capacity, the 5 gigawatt capacity already have, and also lots of experience. They have a 13 gigawatt business case already. So it's very good choice to buy that company and then quickly, merge into our system. We made this morning, we already launched the product for utility, for CNI. Of course, right now it's not the residential. These two areas, we think our customer base can be utilized for the both PV and the storage. So one system is the key concept why we go into this area.
Also makes sense to go into the utility scale segment simply because this is the strongest growing segment at the moment when you look about battery storage, because simply this is the case about improving or kind of diminishing actually negative electricity prices for the grid and improving also capture rates for the systems. Where are you, in which markets will these products be available, and where is your focus?
Our focus will be China and also Europe.
Okay.
Because currently, as you see, China already installed PV for last 5 years, dramatically growth. Right now, it's the stabilize, even get it down because grid cannot absorb so many, PV. So they need a storage system to balance that. Okay, so they have a huge demand on the storage. And next will be Europe. Okay. Because the grid already exists there for more than decades. They cannot upgrade that easily. They need the storage system to absorb those negative electrician. Okay, and especially recent, petrol cost, goes high because of a political reason. They extremely need PV plus storage system to balance the crisis of the petrol. Okay, so these two area will be our focus. Especially our customer want the LONGi to be player. Why? Because lots of big player, IPP player, they want high bankability supplier, right? They need loan money from bank, right, for such big investment. Then bank usually say, I need a AAA player for bankability. Then LONGi is, of course, is very good choice in terms of bankability. We always stay in the AAA, not only for the PV, right now also for the storage, because we choose the right partner to work with.
So that means bankability is one differentiator. Where do you see others? Because at the moment it feels like everyone is moving to storage. Inverter makers are putting storage into...
Yeah, not that easy. Everybody goes in. I know, you see, first of all, we have a strong back contact knowledge. That's our backbone, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's a 1 + 1 bigger than 2. Because you have a advantage on the PV, which is generate more power. And of course, secondly, is you need good storage technology. I know for that technology, LONGi will not very stubborn say, hey, I have to develop by myself. Sometimes buying is easier than just build your own capability. I know some of our competitors starting a little bit earlier than us, they build the capability by themselves. However, this world, technology evolving so fast, you have to learn things smartly rather than just working hard. So that's why the technology we're buying from Potisedge, which is already they have more than 10 years on this, including BMS, PCS, EMS, they all developed by themselves. So which means we can provide one platform by ourselves, one responsibility by ourselves, because we made all those by ourselves. Otherwise, you have to buy BMS from some guy, you have to buy EMS from some guy, which is software is also very important. Actually, we all develop by ourselves with our partner we acquired. So we call a full stack solution. That's our advantage. Comparing with you have to starting from zero.
LONGi.